5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to the Race Hangover, the first in-person Race Hangover. I'm Austin Terry, joined by Katie LeBoudler. In person, yay! So the Dutch Grand Prix happened. A lot actually happened, so it'll be a entertaining episode for hopefully you guys. It's never entertaining when Katie's around. Okay. So before we get started on the usual setup of race recap, top 3 moments, and then the Race Hangover awards, and then the outro. Do you have anything to say to the audience?
No, I'd like to shout out our setup that I think Austin's mainly blocking.
Yeah, I may be in front of this, but
it's fine.
Shout out
Paul Terry.
Shout out the tiny USB cord as well.
Yeah. And then, of course, this board. Many of you may be familiar with this setup from a previous show that will not be named. It is now the Race Hangover board, and hot off the tear no longer.
R.I.P. Okay, so without further ado, I'll get into the race recap. It's a short-ish one, but it's got big moments, so hopefully you enjoy. So lap 1, Max took Lando off the start after Piastri did some version of defending, and he managed to wobble at some point after overtaking Lando and just kept it on track, which was really impressive. I have no idea how he did it, but it's Verstappen. He does things that nobody thinks he can do. On lap 9, Lando retook him with a good overtaker on the outside. So great racing for the first 10 laps. And then we go all the way to lap 23, where one Ferrari goes down. Lewis Hamilton, while it was somewhat raining, slipped and hit the wall. I don't know.
Trip and fall. Pimp, I got action.
Pimp in disgrace.
Slip and fall.
It was really unfortunate because he almost kept it on, and then there was just a wall that curved into him. But lap 27, Lawson and Sainz collided on the safety car restart, which ended up in a 10-second for Carlos Sainz. And if you watch it back, it is not on Carlos Sainz whatsoever. So he was really confused, and there was a good radio that came out of it. But we'll get into that later. Lap 32, Leclerc and George have a scrap, which was really good. They touched a bit, but they were fine afterward.
They touched a bit?
God forbid 2 grown men touch each other.
God forbid.
And then all the way to lap 53, where Kimi and Charles Leclerc, collided.
Shoot.
And it ended in Leclerc, the entire front of his car coming off and him just spinning around.
It looked a little something like this. I sat at my desk today and I looked down and I was like, man, I've got the lap 50 incident right here. Shoot.
She's quite proud of those two.
I only scanned every box in the entire Halifax airport to find them.
And Kimi got a 10-second for that. If you didn't hear about that, he did. And on lap 65, Lando's car blew up. It started smoking, and he DNF'd. But with all bad things come a good thing. We got an Isaac Hadjo podium. Hadjodium. Do you see that one on Twitter where it was like the star, and it's like I was here for first Hadjodium? Yeah. The same with the Hulkodium or whatever it was. Yeah. But lap 72, Piastri crossed the finish line in first, Verstappen in second, Hadjo in third. And that's the extent of it. Oh, Hadjo broke the trophy.
He sure did.
He broke the trophy afterwards.
They gotta stop giving these drivers porcelain trophies.
They really do. Surely they learned from Hungary,
right?
It's funny how it broke though. It wasn't the whole thing. It was just
at least he made it off the podium.
Yeah, you can Gorilla Glue that as well. It was a nice break. If you're gonna break it.
And then he was just holding the top of it everywhere he went. It's just like a bowl. It's not a cup anymore.
You see the TikTok they made about it?
Yeah. What?
That was a crazy. I said it and then I forgot exactly what the TikTok was.
Insert the.
Anyway. Insert the TikTok, please. I'll send it to her.
I think
she'll know what
I think I did.
You're coming home with me.
The one of many TikToks that Red Bull made with.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say the one of many TikToks that you sent me.
But I sent you a lot. That is the race recap. Hope you enjoyed. Yeah.
Okay, into our top 3 moments of the race. I should have mine.
It's always on my phone notes.
Mine's not always on my phone.
If you didn't see me looking down on the Zoom every time, it was.
I sure did.
I was not doom scrolling. I was doing my job.
Okay. My first one's pretty easy. Hadrodium.
Yep. Driver of the day, Isaac Hadjar by a mile.
We're not on that though.
Was that? Oh shit! That was the top 3 moments. Oh.
Dude.
Oh, it's been too long.
It's been a week. Oh no! It's not just the. Okay. Yeah, it's been anyway. That's my top.
It's been a week.
No, it's not been a week though because since racing it's been longer. Anyway, yeah, that's one of my top moments was the Hadrodium. Mainly because of that term. I was saying on Twitter, like, that's just a goated term. That's a goated way to call it.
My top moment was just the Antonelli crash. I just found it really funny because I saw it coming from a mile away.
Yeah.
And then just the way, like, Leclerc's car just broke as well. It was quite funny to me.
Yeah. Next up, I have the therapy picnic. The whole house just crying in the grass. All of them, man. It was when we were texting each other when we were watching it. And it's like Lando had just DNF'd, he's sitting there or whatever, he's all sad. And then all of a sudden they just also pan to Charles still out there. I'm like, man, he crashed like 20 minutes ago. Why is he still in the grass? And then he proceeded to watch the whole race from the grass on his phone, listening to it while watching them drive by. I was like, man.
Yeah, they cut to him and he's just like this the entire time.
And the amount of aura photos they got from him just sitting in the grass, I was like, what are we doing?
No. I had something along the lines of that. I just had the double DNF in general.
Yeah.
It hadn't happened yet, but it was just everyone was kind of fearing it was going to happen at some point. But to be fair, only one of them was Ferrari's fault.
Yeah.
Like if it was a double DNF because of Ferrari, fair enough.
Yeah.
But like Lewis smacked into the wall on his own accord, but Leclerc was hit by a child.
Yeah.
Italians.
That's such a funny TikTok. I go to get new tires from the tire shop, and then all of a sudden,
Italians.
And then I had finally just a nice wholesome racing is back. That's a top moment for me. Is that it's no longer summer break and we have actual content.
Yeah, that is true. I just had the Sainz getting a penalty.
Shoot, yeah.
Because just the most undeserved penalty of all time, and it was just how confused he was at him.
Yeah, me?
This is so stupid.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
was our top 3 moments. So on to the Race Hangover Awards, which I prematurely jumped in. Leaked.
Okay, well then, who was your driver of the day?
Borderland, no, Hadra.
Gabriel.
Gabby.
Mine was Oscar Piastri for his Grand Slam.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
Honorable mention just to Lando's overtake on Max. That was very nice. He stuck with it for a long time, all through the turn. Good, yeah. What?
That's usually how overtakes go.
No, I know, but like he easily could have. Max like kind of gave it to him, but he easily could have ducked out, and he didn't.
Yeah.
He stuck with it, and he committed fully, and it was a good overtake.
Who was your comeback king?
My comeback king was Oliver Behrman. Pit lane to P6, highest finish ever.
I
love that kid.
You love that child
I
so
love
much.
that kid. Yeah.
But he's team Jeremiah.
He hasn't watched the show.
So everyone else picked Conrad, and they didn't watch the show.
Well, it's okay. If he watched the show, he'd learn. He'd figure it out.
Would he? I feel like he'd still be Jeremiah. Just to be different. I feel like he really would just be Jeremiah.
Yeah. You know, you wouldn't know. You haven't seen the show.
I have.
Oh, okay.
I'm like starting season 3, but I've seen season 1 and 2.
You know the whole discourse over like the Sour Patch Kids versus you just bring him Percy Banks. He's Team Ollie. He'd be Team Cam Cameron.
He would be as well.
He would be. Okay, yeah. Best radio?
I had science.
Yeah, me too. But I had the he's just so stupid. Oh my god, this guy. It's always the same guy.
I had the one where he was just so confused about him getting the penalty. But it starts with them going, "You have the penalty," and he goes, "Me."
They like try to be extra clear. Like they're like, "Okay, Carlos, this is your penalty." Me.
the dog.
Yeah, him just calling Liam stupid over and over.
Who was your invisible man?
Pierre Gasly.
At the exact same.
Calm finish, and I like finishing 17th out of 17.
I looked at the racing because I'm like, I've had a few in my mind, but I'm like, who? Like, I'm trying to remember moments of the race. I looked down and I'm like, oh, Gasly was there.
Yeah, I also have like honorable mention Lance Stroll, which he had an eventful free practice and qualifying and all that, but I didn't even realize he got back into the points.
Yeah, he was just there.
Yeah, he had like the second most positions gained or something, and I had no clue. So, yeah.
It was
Yeah, I don't know who's your... Well, actually, who was your big JJ?
Yeah, I had Kimmy.
Okay, I put Liam.
Yeah.
And then in brackets, he's so back.
He's so bad.
It's been a while, he's back.
It's always this guy.
Always this guy. Yeah, I'm a big fan
I
of
put
that.
Kimmy just purely because of like the magnitude of the
Oh, for
crash.
sure.
Like at least Sainz and Liam were
was
able to
okay.
continue. He stranded Leclerc on an island.
Shoot. He's in the sand dunes. Yeah, that's a good one. But the Carlos Sainz one is just so funny because how he ended up with a penalty, he's really causing the chaos. Like that makes...
Did you see Lewis got a penalty as well?
Yeah.
For next week, which
yeah.
is
unfortunate to go from a
very-
DNF to also... Is it 5 place grid?
yes,
drop?
5 please.
Shit.
I think it might be 5 second.
Oh,
I think
5
it's 5
second.
second.
Yeah.
But it's still 5
I think it was
seconds.
5 something.
Let me have an official look.
Lewis.
Oh, they have a weird picture for him. It's like from like 10 years ago. No, 5 place grid penalty.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's not 5 seconds. I don't know why I said 5 seconds.
Whoa.
That just happens in.
Man, who is this girl? She doesn't know F1.
Leave
Cute.
more hate comments.
Dude. No, I was the one who said the grid penalty.
No, I know. I'm just
Okay.
saying. I just want more hate comments for you.
No, Austin, he doesn't know what he's doing.
What?
Actually talking about knowing what we're doing. Last week, when I was bringing all my top moments to like look at heading into this week, and I said how Ferrari does to continue the season because it'll be really telling of how they will do in the future, and that they need to kind of bounce back, and they proceeded to double DNF. So that's really good. I was right. Keep an eye on Ferrari because it's concerning over there.
Did you see those Lando fans who DM'd the FIA over the fact Oscar's cars had no issues?
Yeah, look into that, guys.
What are they gonna do about the so-called same car? And it's like, yeah, it happens. Like, get over it. It's one of those like where it happens and you're kind of like, oh, like there's nothing you can like crash out about. He physically didn't do that himself.
Yeah, there's just
Like,
nothing.
he-
It's
unlike-
frustrating
yeah.
because there's nothing to be mad
Unlike
about.
Canada when he did that himself.
Hey, unlike Canada when he was a stupid fucking bitch. All love though.
My dad sent me something and said like if they both finish like P1 and P2, Lando has to win 7 of the 9
Yeah.
remaining, and that's not
That's
happening.
tough.
So he needs an Oscar DNF at some point.
Yeah,
Which
like
it can
it's
happen.
bound to happen.
It might not be. Max didn't DNF for like a season one time.
Yeah. Well, Oscar's had like how many consecutive points finishes?
Oh
Like,
yeah. He would have to like
Yeah.
someone would have to crash into him. I don't
Yeah,
think it'd be
yeah.
the car that blows up again because they'll 100% look into both
But
cars.
did you
now.
see the conspiracy theory about his cracked chassis?
No.
Oh, that's a whole conspiracy. But this one person on Twitter just was frequently like, at McLaren F1, at Lando Norris, like, check it, it's got to be cracked since Bahrain, because that's when he started, like, he had the brake issues, whatever.
Yeah.
And all those things, some engineer, like, reposted, like, a thread where it was, like, all those things could be, like, every issue he's had, brakes, battery, can be brought back to that crack. And then that's why they think he imploded, is because the oil started leaking through that. So, it's possible.
Wow, we've become a conspiracy theory
No,
channel.
I'm not. I'm just saying, have you seen it?
It makes sense.
It
Like,
would make sense. I don't know. Some engineer, I was like, sure.
but
I
it's just
trust
so
you.
funny how it's like. Imagine if it actually is that.
And that one person tweeting the whole
like
season.
the engineers go and check and like, oh damn.
That one random person on Twitter was right. But also, what do you like? They're like tweeting to the actual McLaren. Like that's like the
Like,
people emailing the MTC.
Are the admins going into the garage like,
Just
look,
go on,
check the chassis.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. That's what I
Yes.
hope they're.
It'd be so funny if like end of the season they admit like, yeah, it was.
Yeah, that guy was right.
He made 100% sense. Oh no, it's going. It's leaving.
Oh no!
It's had enough.
It's had enough of the conspiracy. It's like, man, the second we start quoting Twitter, it's out of here. Shoot.
We're too brain rotted. Why are we just staring at it?
Well, I'm worried. Anyway.
If it falls, it falls. Womp womp. That's all I got.
That's all I got. It was a very eventful race to kind of not have a lot for.
Yeah, but like it wasn't like there wasn't anything underlying. It was like this happened, then this happened, and it was
You
like.
know what else I said last week was the top story? Is how Red Bull and or VCARB progressed without Christian Horner and Hydrodium. I hate that.
You should like You edit this, right?
I'm gonna edit it more than I edit the Zoom.
Yeah, I was gonna say
super
like
fun and fresh.
just add the
Andronium.
the star every time.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna I think put more work into editing these now.
Shout out you.
Shout out you.
Shout out
Good
you
viewer.
for watching me every week. Not her necessarily every week, but me every week.
Okay, I think that's all for our very first in-person episode. I hope you enjoyed a lot. Trust that the quality is gonna just keep getting better. This isn't the final setup.
This isn't the final setup.
I don't think.
This couch may not be seen again, unless we're in.
I don't mind the
like
couch.
it's great, but
I
it's
like
like
the couch vibe.
we're not hauling this to the studio.
No, but we don't have to do it in the studio.
I know. I'm saying we can do it here, but like preferably is.
Would it?
I don't know.
We'll see.
You organize everything.
I kind of like the couch vibe, and I kind of like not having to go to a studio. Comment down below if you like the couch.
Pokemon, go to the polls.
Comment down below if you like the couch or if you want it to get better. It might.
Who knows?
Who knows? And we'll be back next week with a Monza recap. Thank God we go racing again next week. I can't do another off week.
No.
So stay tuned for that, and be sure to subscribe here so you don't miss it or anything else that we post at Shuttersport Media on YouTube, and follow us over on TikTok, Instagram, and Twitter at The Race Hangover.
Real.
Of course. I had written in my notes, thank you special guest Jacob Cullen. He was supposed to be here today.
He was, but he had fantasy football drafts. You almost got another Ferrari crash out.
Yeah, which I think would have been a very timely and correct one to have.
When he was like, oh, like I'll crash out on the next one, I promise.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Another home race, and they're...
Watch him win a race next week, and then he goes, all is forgiven. Like,
he's going to come and be like, thank God. Yeah, he's just gonna...
Thank God for Ferrari.
It's going to be like an Oscar speech that he just talks about for like 7 weeks. Like, and thank you to my mom. Yeah. So no thank you to special guest Jacob Cullen, but thank you for watching. I'm Katie LeBoudelaire, joined by Austin Terry, and we will see you next episode.
Bye.